Hey, thanks for checking out the video. If you all like it, please like and subscribe, and hope you all enjoy it. Have a great rest of the day. Hey y'all, hope you all are having a good day today. Well, today we're actually checking in at the Museum of the Wax Saws here for their event today. I'm doing a cooking demo here while I'm here. We have a fire going here, as you can see. Today we are making an onion pie. For those that are familiar, this is the recipe that they would have had during the 18th century and maybe even sooner than that. As you can see here, this is the start of an onion pie right here. For an onion pie, you would have generally used 2 potatoes, 2 onions, and of course 4 hard-boiled eggs, and 1 apple that's been where you've cut the core out and stuff. And of course you would have used a tablespoon or 2 of nutmeg, and a tablespoon of or 2 of a little bit of salt, maybe a tiny bit of pepper, and of course some nutmeg and some mace. And then of course the recipe asks for some chicken broth, so in which case you would have added a tiny bit of chicken broth into the whole, into the mix here. Then of course you would have made your own dough to, for the pie crust, in which you would also then put into your redware or your tin, and then put into the cast iron Dutch oven that you have here. And then once you do that, you would then proceed to cook it for maybe 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how hot your fire is. From here, you would then, of course, put your regular good old pie right here into into your cast iron right here. And then from there, you would then proceed to get your S-hook right here and put the lid right here back onto the cast iron right here, very, very easily. And then without dropping it, you would then proceed to put it over the fire. As I sing the Billy Joel song.
Last week you asked me, we were here last week, and he said, explained it to him, but now we actually got it.
So, yeah, it's an interesting process, actually. Well, it looks complicated. Don't be scared. But it's really, really easy. You just have to kind of get the hook and put it onto the metal railing there, or whatever you want to call it, for the contraption, and then of course you put it onto the S-hook.
I don't want to build that now, right?
And then you're going to want to let it sit for about maybe 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how hot your fire is. And you're going to want to turn it about every 15 minutes. And what I mean by turning it, you're going to want to take it off the S-hook, and then rotate it, just so it kind of gets an even cook.
Every minute.
But basically you would normally put the coals on the bottom and on the top, and as you can see, this is what's going on right here, is we actually have some coals on top of the Dutch oven and also below the Dutch oven, so you can kind of have an even heat, and you're going to want to rotate it about every 15 minutes. And this right here is the finished onion pie right here. So I cooked it for about an hour. And of course you have the hot coals on top of the lid and below it, but I cooked it for about an hour and stuff approximately, and now it's completely done. And don't forget, I put about 2 potatoes, 2 onions, and 4 hard-boiled eggs into the onion pie. And then of course I put about a little bit more than a tablespoon of nutmeg, mace, and a little bit of salt and pepper. And that's pretty much what I put. And of course you have to layer it. You have to layer the pie, so put a little bit of each of those things on each of the layers that you have. And then from there, you'll have a finished pie.